Welcome back aboard Moor R R. In this week's episode, we continue our journey through the stunning Whitsundays, sailing towards Hill Inlet, the world-famous Whitehaven beach and Chalkies. Along the way, we come across a group of whales playing right in front of the tender. Then we make our way to the outer reef, where we experience some of the most incredible coral formations, the clearest blue waters imaginable. This is what sailing dreams are made of: breathtaking views, unforgettable wildlife encounters, and endless adventures. Sit back, relax, and join in as we explore more of paradise.
Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worries, so we run wild and free.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We have just pulled anchor at Gulnar Bay, or Inlet, sorry, and we are on our way to Whitehaven area. We're actually going to Chalkies first, so that is where we are off to. So let's get going. We have arrived at Chalkies. There's quite a few boats here. There's even more over at Whitehaven, so hopefully they go tomorrow. Well, we won't be stopping at Chalkies today because all the boys are taken, and it's anything from 18 to 30 meters deep. So that's like 100 meters of chain we need out, and that's just full. We're not going to do that. So we might go over to Whitehaven today. We're just making our minds up now what we do. Change your plans again. Whitehaven is just too busy at the moment. We were just very, very lucky to get this one. We were just about to leave to go somewhere else, and then we spotted this one. We are anchored here in Tongue Bay, the other side of Hill Inlet.
Just living my life, open heart, open mind. Real ones stay close, and I leave the rest behind.
We're again in our little electric tender because we have to pull it up and it's coming out to low tide. Starting the hike. So far this walk has been quite easy. Lots of steps and a nice wide dirt path. The walk is only supposed to be 1.3. Easy compared to the one we did the other day. And so far it is. Oh wow. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, look at that. What a view. Magnificent. Ooh. Acceleration. We're back on the boat. That was a great walk, beautiful view, amazing. So we'll catch you all in the morning. See you then. Well, that was a pretty awful night last night, constantly rocking and rolling. So we are leaving Tongue Bay now, and we are heading either for Whitehaven or Chalkies. Just depends if we can get an anchorage in Chalkies for the night, and then we will go either, whichever way. Weather is getting very hot. It's supposed to be between anything sort of around the 28, 29. So lovely weather. So we're about to drop the boy now and get out of here. We've arrived at Chalkies and we're just going to head over to the beach, the southern end of the beach, to go for the hike up to the overlook Hazelwood Island and Whitsundays. the anchor out because of the waves breaking. We don't want the dinghy flooded when we get back. So we're going to have to throw the anchor out and probably swim. Well, Gary swim. Well, I might as well swim because I'm already wet. You'll be swimming. That is deep. I didn't know it was that deep. You got the key? It has to be down to go to the lookout. This walk up to Chalkies headland lookout is only about 300 metres. So it's a short walk compared to what we've done in the last couple of days. Wow, look at the colour of the water. Wow, another fantastic lookout. Blue turquoise water and white sand. Amazing. Gary will be swimming now. He'll be up to his shoulders. Here's my shoes. Well, that was quite easy getting back into the boat. On to the next adventure. We're about to go for a snorkel up the northern end of Chalkies.
They're calling me up, always asking me to hang. But I've got my own path, a different tune to sing. I'm chasing dreams, finding roads I need to see. No time to waste on drama, that's not for me. I'm just living my life, honing my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe. I'm not ignoring the world.
Well, we've just spent an hour floating in the water looking at the coral. Lots more fish here than what we've seen, I reckon, the whole time we've been here, which is something that's been very disappointing, actually, the amount of fish here. The most fish we've seen was Manta Bay, but there was quite a few fish here as well. Coral just as pretty as everywhere else. So we'll go back to the boat now and have a cold drink.
Anchor.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot the anchor.
Real ones stay close, and I leave the rest behind.
Nothing beats an early morning swim. So now we've just dropped anchor and we're on our way to Whitehaven. We're leaving Chalkies and we're heading over to Whitehaven. Check out this white sand, beautiful beach, turquoise water. We've arrived at Whitehaven and boy is it busy. There's boats everywhere. I can't get over how many boats there are here. There's a lot. We're going to drop the tender in and go to shore. The sand is so white.
I'm just aligning my life, just living my life, taking my steps right.
We're going to go for a swim. Oh, here comes the sun. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Cold.
and grow.
Time to head back to the boat
Those who see the spark I hold.
and move on to our next destination.
Living my
Some lunch first.
We're moving on to Long Island, Happy Bay and Palm Bay. We're going to catch up again with Maggie and Hugh. We're just cooking that estuary cod we caught when we were at Gulna Inlet. Just had a sample piece and ooh, yummo. Long Island, Happy Bay. And now Hugh and Gary are going to go fishing and hopefully bring back something this time, not just feed the fish. Once they get back, I'll show you what they've caught. Maybe.
just living my life, taking my steps right.
Hugh from CC just phoned us to say there was a whale jumping outside the back of the boat. I was too busy working on YouTube, and there is a whale jumping out the back of the boat, so we're off to go. Whoop! We're off to go and see it.
Rise and greet the morning, let the day begin. It's a canvas waiting for the colors that you hold. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling great, remember that your mood will shape the way. Every thought, every smile, every little move sets the tone, sets the pace and the groove. If you want joy, if you want the sun, it starts with what you give, not what's done. Life is what you give it, so give it all your light. Spread the love, spread the laughter, make the dark turn bright. Your energy's a gift, so let it shine and show. What you put into the life is what you'll see grow. When the world feels heavy and the road seems steep, remember that your mood can make the climb less steep. If you're full of hope, if you're full of grace, you'll find the life will meet you in that space. Every gesture, every word, every little cheer shapes the way you see the world and the path that's near. If you want to change the scene, if you want a fresh start.
Wow, wow, wow. That was unreal. Whoever thought we'd still see them? We're actually going out for lunch today. We're going to Palm Bay. There's actually a resort on there. So Maggie and Hugh are actually coming to collect us. So we're going to sit down, have a drink.
Go to Uber! Uber! Your pocket!
Hugh and Maggie.
Off for lunch?
Yep. Let's go.
Probably get to move. I'll have to go for some more lockdown. 4 metres here.
Quite a nice little resort. Not huge, but quite nice. The Sunset Bar. We're just going for a hike to the beach. It's only a very short walk. It's just on the other side of the island. We're just going to hike back to Happy Bay via Humpty Bay, where we get back to the boat. Maggie and Hugh are going to pick us up from there.
It begins with how you choose to play your part. Life is what you give it, so give it all your life.
We're just walking down
Spread the love,
Pandanus
spread the
Bay.
laughter, make the dark turn bright. Your energy's a gift, so let it shine and show. What you put into the life is what you'll see grow. So when you face a challenge and the skies turn gray, choose to fill your heart with hope and light the way.
We're at Humpty Point. That was a lot of uphill, that one. There's an abandoned resort on Happy Bay, but they are talking of redevelopment in the near future. We made it to Happy Bay.
Your energy's a gift, so let it shine and show. What you put into the life is what you'll see grow.
Hello, little penguin.
Life is what you give it, so give it all your light. Spread the love, spread the laughter, make the dark turn bright.
We have left Long Island and we are headed for Bay Reef, but we have to stop overnight somewhere before we actually leave tomorrow morning, it being Tuesday. We're not quite sure, so we're just motoring up to find an anchorage. We'll be up the northern end, probably off Hayman or Hook Island, Butterfly Bay. We're not too sure, we'll just keep motoring and see where we end up. And then tomorrow we're actually heading out to Bait Reef for a couple of days, which I'm really looking forward to finally getting out there and seeing the reef and us. That's it, nothing else. So I will keep you posted, and I'm looking forward to Bait Reef, showing you Bait Reef. Change of plans. We're actually going to Bait Reef today. We've come to Blue Pearl Bay and there's no moorings. So seeing it's such a calm day, no wind, we're going today for a few days. The only thing is we'll probably be motoring all the way.
Life is what you give it, so give it all your light. Spread the love, spread the
I'm
laughter.
really looking forward to this. Apparently the marine life is abundant, the coral is exceptional. So we'll probably do Bait Reef for a couple of nights and then Hook Reef. And then we will shoot back in. We're nearly to Bait Reef. We've been travelling for about 2.5 hours. And we can see the reef, we can see the entry. We are nearly there. We are anchored, safe and sound on a blue mooring. We've arrived at Bait Reef and it's only us and another boat out here and no one else around whatsoever. And the weather is beautiful. Sun shining, flat seas, couldn't ask for a better afternoon.
They're calling me up.
Good morning. We're about to go snorkeling on the stepping stones here at Bait Reef. Just a whole lot of different knobs of coral, you would say, which creates the stepping stones. So we're going to go and have a look at that today. Not sure if you can see that, but stuff. I'm getting ready to jump in the tender. It's like we're getting ready for an outing, like it's bloody going away for a week. We have to get that much stuff. Just getting ready is a mission in itself.
But I've got my own path, a different tune to sing. I'm chasing dreams, finding roads I need to see. No time to waste on drama, that's not for me. I'm just living my life, holding my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe. I'm not ignoring the world, I'm just aligning my life. I'm just living my life, taking my steps right. No grudges here, just a vision in my sight. Some people lift you up, others dim your light. I've learned to choose my circle, to stand and grow. I'll rise with those who see the spark I hold. I'm just living my life, holding my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe.
Well, must I say that was some of the most beautiful coral I have ever seen. Stunning, beautiful colours, magnificent, lots and lots of fish too. So now we're actually moving to Hook Reef, which is only about 4 nautical miles away. So we're going to drop this mooring and we're going to have to drop the anchor up that end because there's no mooring buoys. So we'll find a little spot and we'll settle there the night. Alright, we've left Bait Reef, now we're on the way to Hook Reef and we're heading straight into it. It's about 12 knots of wind and about a foot of waves with a lot of white caps. We should be there in about half an hour. We're still in like 50 odd metres, 40 odd metres, and we're going to come into 10 metres. That was really spinning. It came up quite quick. But the whole bay should sit between 8 and 10. Calmer it is being surrounded by the reef. when we're out in the channel, it's blowing a gale and we had sort of up to a metre swell. We're in here, it's still a bit windy, but it's calmer, so much calmer. And we've got a little bit of wind chop, but I'm amazed how much the reef protects it in here. So we are going to go for a tender ride around the reef just to see what there is, see any fish, because we can fish here. We're out of the green zone, so we can fish, snorkel and do everything. I just went upstairs and we've just noticed we've anchored right beside a bommy. Don't know if you can see it there. So we thought, well, we better move, better to be safe than sorry. So I'm just going to go and pull up the anchor again to go and explore the reef just in front of us. We're about to go fishing this morning. Gary's just setting up all the gear, just waiting for my last rise of my bread just to give it a quick knead, and then it sits for 2 hours. So we're going to go fishing in that 2 hours, and then when we come back I'll be able to bake our bread for lunch. Check bait.
Check.
We have bait. Going out for our first time trying to catch some reef fish. So looking forward to it. Hopefully we come back with something. Gee, the water up here is so clear. We're in 8 to 10 metres of water and you can actually see the bottom. Unlucky, no fish, but we did just about get one in the boat. We had him right to the boat and then he bit off the line. So we lost him. So we're going back empty. Just cooking my bread rolls, 10 minutes to go. They look yummy. They're crispy. It's very overcast this morning, but look at the weather now. Sunny, hot, and it is so flat out here.
I'm just living my life, holding my vibe.
Couldn't ask for better weather for our first time out on the reef. Amazing. We're just going out for a quick snorkel and have a look at all the bommies here, because they do look pretty nice.
Is here, just a vision in my sight. Some people lift you up, others dim your light. I've learned to choose my circle, to stand and grow. I'll rise with those who see the spark I hold. I'm just living my life, holding my vibe, growing every day with a clearer tribe. I'm not ignoring the world, I'm just aligning.
For another snorkel here at Hook Reef just before we head back. We've been here for a couple of days and it has been beautiful.
Just living my life, going every day with a clearer tribe. I'm not ignoring the world, I'm just aligning my life. I'm just living my life, open heart, open mind. Real ones stay close, and I leave the rest behind.
We're just getting ready. We're getting everything settled and ready to up anchor to head back to Hook Island. We are leaving this beautiful reef. Must I say, it's exceptional. The snorkeling, the coral, the fish is not abundant, but there are fish. Look, if you ever get the chance, I'd highly recommend it. Unreal spot, both bait and Hook Reef. We will see you all back on Hook Island. Gary's just noticed us a problem with one of our telltales, so he's going to try and
Major problem.
untangle it. It was just all tangled under the patch. So, so how good are these selfie sticks? That's what he used to untangle it. So it's all working now. Oh, you can see the direction of the wind. Oh, gee, it's so beautiful out here.
Just a little bit of smoke haze on the horizon. I don't know whether that's from the sugarcane burn off or what it is, but just looks like a little bit of smoke haze.
These are the days you need. They come very few and far between though. We have arrived in Saba Bay. Manta Bay and Crayfish Bay were full. So we've actually come down to Saba. And we've anchored here. Still again the coral reef around. And it looks pretty. So we'll have some lunch, then we might go for a snorkel. And it is another beautiful spot here. We're here for only one night. And we're just about to throw the tender in and go snorkeling here. Apparently it's supposed to be beautiful. But everywhere we've been is just beautiful. Each coral is a little different. Let's go jump in the water. We are off to go snorkeling just on the back of the boat, but we're actually going to take the tender over to a tender buoy and then jump in the water. This bay is so busy here, really busy, and boats are still coming.
Choose to fill your heart with hope and light the way. Life's a reflection of the vibes you send, so make your mood a friend and let your spirit mend. Life is what you give it, so give it all your light. Spread the love, spread the laughter, make the dark turn bright. Your energy's a gift, so let it shine and show. What you put into the life is what you'll see grow. Life is what you give it, so give it all your light. Spread the love, spread the laughter.
Well, that was
make the dark turn
beautiful
bright.
coral. A little bit different to what we've seen in other places.
It's all the same.
It's cooled us off. Now we're ready to go back to the boat.
Life is what you give it, so make it bright and bold. With every smile you share, with every heart you hold. The way you live, the way you give, it's all the same. What you send into the world comes back with your name.
We're just leaving Saba Bay and we're heading to Airlie for a few days. So we'll see you over in Airlie. We are sailing with just our front sail out.
Just coming into Airlie, we've been motoring all morning because there's been about 3 to 4 knots of breeze, and we're just coming across the passage, main passage here, and winds hit in and it's 20 knots gusting to 25. We've got the head sail out and we're doing 6.3 knots. Yeah, it's just blown up from dead flat to white caps everywhere within half an hour. It's absolutely beautiful morning, and we're heading into Airlie Beach for a couple of days.
So we're going to leave this episode here. So we will catch you all in Airlie. So please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave your comments below. I do read and reply to all.
We've also got a Patreon page, so go and check that out. For as little as $10 a month, you can get exclusive access, even get a chance to come on the boat.
Yep, and you will know where we are every moment. You do get live tracking and a lot of extra content is loaded up there. So we look forward to seeing you on the Patreon page. We'll catch you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.